After leaving Akadisbilk, we get back on the R62 and travel a short 30 kilometers to the town of Barrydale. Make sure to watch to the end of this video for some largely unknown and some very interesting attractions of this iconic town. Welcome back to our channel and welcome to Barrydale, a quirky, colourful village tucked between the mountains and vineyards of South Africa's iconic Route 62. Whether you're a road tripper, an artist, or just chasing some peace and good food, this might be your very next favourite stop. The village of Barrydale was named after Joseph Barry, a 19th century merchant. We will hear more about Joseph Barry later in this video and in future videos. Whether you're coming from Montague, which is just 60 kilometers away, or come up the Trudeau Pass, you literally drive into this village and you are immediately captivated. But what sets Barrydale apart? It's not just the scenery, it's the soul. The village blends old Karoo charm with modern creativity. Here you'll find artists, writers, free spirits, and locals who know how to take life slow. Take time out and visit this village and make sure you stop at Diesel and Cream for milkshakes and retro vibes, or the many other unique shops and restaurants. Take your time in this village, but before you leave, you just have to go and visit the Distillery and the hand weavers. Situated at the entrance of town, this is an absolute must.
Tivani, yeah.
Tivani.
Yes.
And what are you actually making here at the moment?
I'm doing a blanket.
Oh,
This is a blanket.
fantastic. And what are you using? Wool?
No, it's a pure cotton.
Pure
It's a
cotton?
Yes.
Oh, right.
100% cotton. No
Oh,
wool.
fantastic. So how long will it take you to make this blanket?
To make it 2 meter, it's about 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
That's-
2 hours time.
Oh, that's amazing.
It depends how much more the energy of the day.
Yeah.
Also, it counts.
Yeah, because nowadays it's all done with machines.
Exactly. So that's I'm a human being. So other days is lower than days.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks, Tivani.
You
After chatting to Tivani, he offered to take us on a tour of the whole operation. What an amazing experience this was. We would like to apologize for the background noise in this video, but unfortunately that's what happens when there are all these looms in operation.
It's about 21 looms.
21.
Yes, in different sizes. As you see, this one is got 4 short. It's a 1 with 4 short.
Right.
And the other is just a plain weaving.
Okay.
We use a plain weaving. This is scarf loom. We do scarf with that one. We do fabric here, like a tablecloth we cut in between. It comes from here. And behind you, it's a run scarf loom. We do scarf with that one. We do fabric here, like a tablecloth we cut in between. It comes from here.
This is a blanket like you were doing down the bottom there.
Exactly. So that's a blanket loom.
All right.
This size. Yeah, that's basically. That action is more slightly faster than what I'm doing because there's a box, you shoot it and it goes faster.
Yo, thank you, Lizzie. You're going to get a strong arm. Lizzie setting it up now.
Yeah, I'm making no things.
Okay. How many threads have you got here?
Oh, thousands.
Thousands.
That takes forever, sir. This is, I started on Tuesday, 12 o'clock. Yesterday was busy. Tuesday, 12 o'clock. So I'll go on 3. Tuesday, I end up here. Yesterday, I end up here. So this morning I started here.
Whoa! So in other words, it's a 3-day job
Yeah.
to set it up
Maybe-
before you even start.
Yeah, maybe 2.5 days. Depends how you feel. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Our shutter, we don't want to mess the shutter because we're going to use it again.
Okay.
So this, from the bobbin, it's very thick. As you see, the bobbin is touching on the
right.
side.
Okay.
We avoid to be less joints. Otherwise, if you make a small bobbin, we're going to have a joint here, joint there, joint there.
Okay.
So at least you make something is going to give you 20 centimeter, and then you go ahead. At least you're going to have a less joint to look at. And then
Okay.
it doesn't go easily because it's touching on the side.
Right. So that,
The proper bobbin must be this. You see,
Mm.
it's free here, so it goes smooth.
so that's the one you can use
You
with,
can use it
and that one you need to do with the
by
hand.
hand.
Okay. Pure cotton, and it's a lovely weave. That's beautiful.
And that's all. Textile Factory.
Good heavens.
And this we recycle. See, there's a white, there's a cream. So you need to select in different color.
Oh, right.
Before you
Okay.
start weaving.
Yeah.
So that's why they used to take a few days doing this. And then there's days for weaving, actually.
So this is basically the sorting room.
Sorting room.
Okay.
And then they're taking,
And then that gets.
they have to separate what's got the oil, must separate, put aside. Just try to get it one color put in one side.
Okay, and then does it get twisted, spun?
Does. It's a stress work. It's
Ah.
not like they are quiet like this. It's not like they are happy.
Uh,
It's something.
okay, so we're now in quality
there's
control.
A Berenice.
Right.
Berenice, she's more deep in charge in this room of carpet. The rugs. She does the finish up, the knotting and trimming, quality
Oh.
control on the rugs. She's
Fantastic.
She's the many is the big woman. I can say it. What can I say?
So, and your name is Bernice? Is that?
Berenice.
Bernice. Ah, fantastic.
Find yourself. I'm good, thank you.
So,
She's,
so you do the final touches to the final product.
Yes.
She's veteran since 2008.
Whoa.
2009. Still going with me.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Long way.
And these are all ready now for packaging?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
So-
not yet, but those.
But else is-
Those
She's
are.
done with that.
Okay, so you got each station your knots,
Yeah.
knots trimming, and then seconds because there's a fault, or
Yes.
all right, okay.
We have a sewing line, which means din is a tesa.
Right.
They separate in tea towels. The fabric comes from the weaving. This is going to be a tea towels. They're going to cut them in half.
Right.
They hem on the side.
Okay.
But now what she's doing, it's a table runner.
Right.
She's going to cut according the meters of people what they want. In 1.8, 2 meter, or 3 meter.
Okay, so people can order custom.
They can order.
Table
Online
runners.
too, yeah.
Okay.
Can order. So
And
we have some different colors of runners. All of that fabric you see, that's the runner for.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
So, do you have a website? Can people buy online?
We do have a website. We're gonna get there. It's
Okay.
the last room we're gonna
Fantastic.
talk about. They will tell you more. Yeah, about where they send it. Yeah, the website, everything. We do have people that receive all the calls, everything. What should be?
Unbelievable.
Take the blankets, everything we put in the water. It's about 89 degrees, 80 degrees. Because need to do the pressing and comes to the
Right.
nice size.
Right.
As you see, she's taking control there, quality control ready. Those are the knee blankets.
Oh, those are beautiful. Hello.
Some of them I do the weaving. That's my hand weaving.
Oh, okay.
That's how it look like finishing product.
So that's now done its washing process.
Yes.
And the ironing.
Ironing, and then she's trying to
Take
keep
that.
everything in the right way under control.
Right.
That's
Ah.
how work. It's 3 of them, 3 ladies. Hello, good day.
Hello.
So here, they receive the call, they receive website, they can give you their website, email, everything you're gonna get from them. That's Heta. I have
Hi,
Chula
everybody.
there.
Morning.
Those are the ladies in charge in this room.
Right.
And they are giving us what we have to do. Like you see, my name is there. They
Okay.
right here, and then in the morning I must come. When I'm done there, it comes. Oh, I need to do this. This is my list. All of this. I have to
Right.
be
So that's all the orders.
done. All they know what we should do. What they
Right.
get
And then from here, it gets then shipped out
They
or.
shipped out, depend the way to go to. She
Right.
can even reply. She's the one she know. I don't know what she's doing.
Hi. So you're the final one in the whole process.
Yeah, this is the start and the final.
The start and the final.
start and the
Yeah,
final,
that's actually very interesting.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me your website if people want to order? Where do they go?
I'm going to give you a business card so you can just follow everything that's on
Yeah,
our
that would be
cards.
fantastic. While you're doing that, can I just film through here? Sorry, we're going to be putting this on YouTube.
Okay.
Like I said,
And so after that amazing tour, and thanks to Tavani and all your team, you were absolutely awesome. Then Tavani then introduced us to the Joseph Barry Brandy Distillery. This was another big surprise for us.
this side they're gonna give you the full story about all the process of wine. Aaron?
So this is the Joseph Barry Distillery. The brandy that we make here are these different kinds of brandy. Everything in that brandy are Barrydale. The grapes comes from the local farmers. It was distilled here, matured here, bottled here. It's a 100% pot still brandy. It's actually a cognac. We just can't call it cognac in South Africa, so we have Cape brandy. So the first one is our youngest brandy. VS stands for very special. It's only a 3-year-old, and it also won an award in 2022 for Best 3-year-old Brandy International. The VSOP is our 5-year-old, stands for very special on palate, didn't win any awards yet. The EXO is our 10-year-old, stands for extra old, and since 2009 it wins the award for Best 10-year-old Brandy International. So the VS, the VSOP and the XL was made out of Colombar grapes and also Oukni Blanc. It was double distilled, which means they first made a wine and then distilled it again to brandy. So when it's done distilled, it looks clear like the water. Then it goes into the barrel for 3, 5 or 10 years. So all the flavors and colors comes from the wood because we did use old red wine barrels to mature our brandy. But the last one, it's a new brandy, the Muscat. We only bottled that one 2021 for the first time. It was made with muscadel grapes. In Afrikaans we call it Anapodrijver. And
Yeah.
it was also matured in a muscadel cask. So it's got a very sweet smell, but it doesn't taste sweet, it's still a brandy. It's only a 6-year-old, and it also won an award 2023 for Best Muscat Brandy International.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
Joseph Barry was the founder of Barrydale, and he was also the first guy who did make brandy and wine in 1700s for the first time. So this brandy is just named after Joseph Barry and also Barrydale.
All right. That is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So you do a tasting.
Yes, you give these 4 kinds of brandy, 4 single sorts of this brandy for 60 rand, and if you do the chocolate pairing with, you get it for 95 rand.
Okay. All right. Well, I think because you made so much effort with us, I think I'm going to have to do your tasting.
Okay, no problem, sir.
And then we start.
So what we normally do is, you give two ways to drink this brandy. You can warm it up or you can cool it down. So if you warm it up, you can warm it up with the palm of your hands to get all those flavors.
Right.
You can also add some hot water in the one glass with the brandy like that. Then you can also get the flavors. If you want to cool it down, you can add a few drops of water, like this 4 drops or 5 drops. Or if you want to add ice, you can, but it must be that plastic.
Oh, it wasn't melting it.
Yes, it
otherwise
mustn't
it's
melt.
going to-
Yeah.
Okay. So generally they always seem to say that the warmer
Yes,
you get
then
more of the aromas.
It makes it lighter and the flavors comes out.
Right.
I'm going to give you a glass of water just to clean your palate.
Okay, thank you. What a lovely smell to it. You'd like this. That's actually really nice.
For 3 years, it's a very nice brandy.
Okay, I'm not going to finish that one yet.
It's the 5-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah. You've got a lot more coming through in there now.
Yeah.
It's
It gets smoother and lighter. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, I normally don't believe all these things that people say about what taste, but I'm actually tasting the banana
Oh,
in this
yeah.
one. So, You like it. What I'm impressed with, there's no bite like a lot of alcohol. It's
It's
smooth.
100% pot still brandy.
Is that what makes the difference?
Yes, because when you get the brandy, if you go into a bottle store and you're looking for 100% pot still brandy, just look at the alcohol percentage. If it's 40%, then it's a 100% pot still brandy. If it's 43, then it's a blend. It's a brandy that you drink with cup. Because it's just 30% brandy, 70% is the ice spirits, and then the rest is the stout water. So that's why you can drink the brandy with the coke or any other mix. But if it's a 40%, you can drink it more.
You don't want to put anything in there.
No.
I'll be quite honest with
No.
you.
You can drink it as it is.
Be used like
Sweet
an
smell.
aperitif or
Dessert.
dessert.
Yes.
As a dessert.
So that's a muscadel.
Oh man, you can
It
just.
smells sweet, but it doesn't taste sweet. It's
Yeah.
brandy.
Okay.
Well, that'll
It's a
go down
6-year.
well with a dessert.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Wow.
You've turned my husband into an alcoholic.
Tanya, thank you so much. That was very interesting. And so after a fantastic day in Barrydale and enjoying all the delights that they have there, it's time for us to move on as we go down the Trudeau Pass and head off to our next destination. Please join us in our next video where we stay at a working dairy farm called Nokrans. And remember, if you enjoy our videos, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon to be reminded of any new videos that we post in the future. Thanks for joining us and enjoy the travels. If you would like to visit or get in contact with the hand weavers or the Joseph Barry Distillery, I will leave details in the description below.